Hey, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my diet, nutrition, and training plan when it comes to calisthenics and what I plan on doing in the future to reach my goals. First of all, let's go over what are my goals. My current goal with calisthenics is the same as usual. I want to build muscle and lose fat. It's the same as everybody else wants to do, right? But in order to achieve this, I'm going to be in a slight caloric deficit because I do want to lose a little bit more fat because I'm at about 16% body fat right now. If you want to get technical, I'm at 15.8% body fat because I have been cutting for the past 2 weeks and I've lost a little bit of body fat. But right now I'm not really focused on tracking my calories. I'm really just trying to clean up my diet. So I'm just trying to focus on like eating in a slight caloric deficit. That way I can lose about a ½ pound per week because I don't want to lose any muscle while I'm cutting. So I feel like that's more sustainable for people trying to build muscle and lose fat at the same time. So I'm going to need those extra calories for the days that I'm trying to build muscle and recover from my workouts. So losing about a ½ pound per week is going to be really optimal for a person with a goal of losing fat and getting muscle at the same time. Now this weekend, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start meal prepping, which is like I'm gonna be calculating every single calorie that goes in my mouth, and I'm gonna be like prepping my meals ahead of time. That way I have everything set, and that way I have no excuses to cheat on my diet or anything like that. Looking forward to a video on meal prepping soon because I'm definitely gonna be meal prepping this weekend. Now when it comes to calisthenics skills, I do plan on getting the handstand. I know I've been saying this in the past over and over again that I want to do the handstand with these types of videos that I make. I want to do the handstand, I want to do the handstand. I keep saying it, and yeah, I'm not really working on it. So the reason for that, I believe, is because like my main goal in the past was to of course build as much muscle as possible with calisthenics and with the equipment that I have, and I'm pretty sure I've achieved a pretty good amount of muscle mass right now. Of course I want a little more because I'm not quite at that Goku level I want to be at yet. I've definitely went from this to this, and I feel like that's a huge improvement throughout the years. So now it's the time to actually get serious about calisthenics skills, and the first and easiest skill to learn apparently is the handstand. So I'm going to be training towards the handstand for real, and I'm going to be taking this seriously. Like in the past, I have not been taking it seriously, just really wanted to look like Goku and build muscle. But now I definitely want to get those skills, and I want to look like Goku while also doing a handstand like he was doing in the hyperbolic time chamber, because he looked freaking badass and awesome. So yeah, I definitely want to look like that. Now when it comes to my training and what type of exercises I do, what's the workout split and stuff I do, first of all, the workout split I'm following right now is push-pull legs. Why am I following this workout split? It is because you can hit a muscle group 2 times per week. So that's been shown in studies to be optimal for muscle growth. So yeah, that just falls in line with my goals, as well as I need to focus a little bit more on cardio. Although I don't really do too much cardio outside of my job because I do work a factory job, if you don't know, and that is like physical enough. I'm standing on my feet all day, and I'm inspecting these parts and throwing them on the line all day, so I feel like that's cardio. I'm sweating all day and it's hot in that factory, so I do count that towards my cardio. That's why I don't do as much cardio outside of work, but I do want to do a little more cardio outside of work. That way I can speed up my results a little more. Maybe just go on some walks or something, or maybe ride my bike and vlog at the same time. What exercises do I do? Well, honestly, I really focus on like the dead simple basics. So things like push-ups, different variations of push-ups, dips, squats, pull-ups, rows, any basic calisthenics movement you can think of. I'm focusing on that, as well as using bodybuilding principles such as time under tension, focusing on the mind-muscle connection, and really burning out my legs, really burning out the chest and all of that. I'll do things with like that, putting an explosive movement at the end. I'm gonna start doing that because I feel like I can really burn out the chest, really burn out any muscle group that I'm working on. So for instance, if I'm doing push-ups, if I'm doing a push workout, at the end maybe I'll include some explosive push-ups just to burn out the chest and do it to failure, burn out the shoulders and triceps, do it to failure. Now another thing when it comes to push-pull legs, I really believe like once you're done burning, you can like really burn out the whole muscle group, because the next day you're doing a completely different muscle group. So you're giving that muscle group time to recover, and it's got like basically like 2 days to recover because I'm doing pull and legs. So say if I do push, completely burn out my chest, and the next day I'm doing pull, and then the next day I'm doing leg. That's 2 whole days of rest and recovery. So I feel like it's optimal for muscle growth in that way, as well as optimizing volume. I believe if you're a complete absolute beginner in calisthenics, the best workout split you can do is probably full body workouts, because you're just hitting every single muscle group. And if you're a beginner, you're going to be seeing all types of gains during your time of training. So why not do full body and get the optimal gains you can get? Now, of course, there's pros and cons to every single workout split, but I really feel like I personally enjoy push-pull legs. I've been doing it ever since I started working out, and it's just something I really enjoy doing. So that's what I'm gonna stick to, is push-pull legs. And it's like a 6-day workout split with a couple of days of rest, or 1 or 2 days of rest in between, depending on how I feel. But eventually, when I start to plateau and bodyweight exercises start getting too easy for me, I'm going to move on to harder progressions, of course. I've done harder progressions like pseudo planche push-ups and stuff, but as soon as those hard progressions start getting harder for me, of course, like, I'm going to work towards skills and stuff, but at the same time, I'm going to add weight to my calisthenics movements, because that is an easier way to progress. Instead of just doing more reps and spending more time in the gym, you can just put some weight on yourself. So I'll start doing weighted push-ups, weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, all sorts of stuff like that. And I feel like that would be optimal for muscle growth as well. And it's just a better way to train. I feel like weighted calisthenics is almost the best way you can train in fitness and bodybuilding. So yeah, because you get that functional strength as well as that like maximal strength as well, because you can add weight to yourself and you're increasing your functional strength as well as increasing your maximal strength. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful in figuring out what you want to do, what kind of splits you want to follow, or what you want to do in your diet, please subscribe, hit that like button, and comment down below, what are your current goals with calisthenics? I'm very curious on what your current goals are with calisthenics. Anybody can comment down there. Just state where your goals are with fitness, calisthenics, bodybuilding, anything. So yeah, just curious to see what other people are working on. This has been Kevin Smith. I'll see you guys next video. Check out these videos right here, and I'm out.